Hey, hi you guys. Welcome back to Through Evangelist Eyes. We are starting Deuteronomy today, and I actually may not get right into the scripture. This weekend I was watching a motorcycle race, and I used to race motorcycles, and it just made me think of something. But again, my name's Rod Savala. We're going through the Bible. We're making different connections to evangelism. And I would like to start by asking you the question, how much time do you have left? How much time do I have left? How much time do they have left before they're on one side or the other? They are on the side that says, you are favored, one of the favored of the Lord. Come into my kingdom, he would say. Or you are on the side where Jesus said, I will say to them, get away from me. How much time? We don't know. But if you have 50 years left, it's like that. A blink. If you have 30 seconds left, I can pronounce the gospel. Come to Jesus. Look to the Son of God for your salvation. I can say it that fast. Consider the man Jesus. Either way, 50 years or 50 seconds, it's a blink. But it's long enough to say something to others. And the reason I brought up the motorcycle race was I'm watching this MotoGP. It's a Grand Prix. The motorcycles do right around 200 miles an hour around the track at different parts of the track. And one of the racers, the guy is in first place. And he is ready to celebrate. Wham! He goes past the finish line and he lets go of the handlebars in celebration. He unzips his jersey, his leathers, and he's smiling. And then they shoot to the crew, his mechanics, the guys that help him get ready for the race, and they're in shock. They're just in shock. He was one lap early. He was one lap. He was celebrating before the race was over. And he gave up his position because he wasn't paying attention. And evangelism is paying attention. And it's doing our best to get them to pay attention. To be able to say to somebody, consider my sign itself. I don't know when the last time is you saw my sign, but it's trying to get them to consider what they're doing and to realize how very fast life goes by, like that motorcycle race. And in Deuteronomy, in the first chapter, I brought my study Bible because it had some incredible notes. Do you know the entire book of Deuteronomy takes place in 1 month? 1 month. And it begins by saying that the children of Israel were this is in verse 1. They were in the plain, in the wilderness of the Jordan, and it is 11 days journey from Horeb by way of Mount Seir to Kadesh Barnea. 11 days journey. Do you know that those 11 days journey distance, God left them in the desert wandering for 38 years because they were rebelling and they were complaining. They didn't want to go into the promised land because the people were too big. The cities were too fortified. Is that how we think? When we consider out here, telling somebody the gospel. Are they just too big? Are they just too strong? Are they just too scary? If they are, then go to your knees and say, God, give me what I need. Give me what I need so I can tell them the story, the good news. Israel went from 11 days journey to 38 years, 40 years total in the desert. They were heading towards the promised land. You know what? Our message is telling people about the promised book. What promises are in this book? Oh my gosh, we have a lot of promises to tell them about, okay? God bless you, and let's go tell about some of the promises in this book, okay? God bless you. Here we go.